John Doerr, author of the book Measure What Matters, says for anyone striving for high performance in the workplace, goals are very necessary things. In the book, Doerr shares a goal-setting system that he learned at Intel. Doerr taught this goal-setting system to Google back when Google was a 30-person company. And now Google's 80,000+ employees use this system every day. Startups like MyFitnessPal and Zoom say they wouldn't have survived if it wasn't for Doerr's goal-setting system. And Bono, the rock star turned humanitarian, says the goal-setting system is a frame to hang your passion on. The powerful goal-setting system that these productive and inspiring people and organizations are referring to is the OKR goal-setting system. OKR stands for Objective and Key Results. The objective is what you want to achieve. The key results are how you're going to achieve it. Larry Page, co-founder of Google, says, as much as I hate process, good ideas with great execution are how you make magic. And that's where OKRs come in. The magic of OKRs is created by three main ingredients. Let me show you how these three ingredients come together to create the OKR goal-setting system that you can use to bring your biggest ideas to life. OKR ingredient number 1, an audacious objective. James Cameron, director of Avatar and Titanic, two of the highest grossing films of all time, says if you set your goals ridiculously high and it's a failure, you will fail above everyone else's success. Imagine you were an engineer and you set a ridiculously high goal of developing a battery that would have double the life and half the weight of a conventional battery. You believed you could do it, but you only managed to make a battery that lasts 10% longer and is only 10% lighter than a conventional battery. You technically failed. But in the process of failing, you learned a great deal about battery technology and developed valuable skills. And now Tesla wants to hire you. The first step of the OKR system is to set an objective with the same spirit that JFK set the objective of going to the moon in the 1960s. JFK didn't pick the audacious objective of going to the moon because it was easy. He picked it because it was hard. He picked it because that objective would serve to organize and measure the very best of the American people. To set a moonshot-like objective that will inspire you and force you to expand your skills, start by being idealistic, not realistic. Ask yourself questions like, if I were freed from constraints and had unlimited resources, what change would I want to make in the world? Or if I had a unique opportunity to be the best in the world at one thing, what would that be? When you come up with your ideal objective, scale it back until it's one step short of being impossible. You want your goal to be big, but believable. When the Gates Foundation started, they had the objective of eradicating malaria by 2015. But soon they realized that that was an impossible goal that demotivated the team. So they adjusted their objective to eradicate malaria by 2040. The goal was still big, but now it was believable. Now it inspired the team. The first step you need to take in developing an OKR is creating a big, audacious objective that captures your imagination and compels you to grow. OKR ingredient number 2, quality and quantity key results. John Doerr says, objectives are the stuff of inspiration and far horizons. Key results are more earthbound and metric-driven. Your key results are the 3 to 5 things that you can improve that would indicate that you're getting closer to your objective. Key results are focused on things like revenue, growth, active users, customer satisfaction scores, and any other thing that would indicate progress that you can measure. Here's an example from the book of weak, average, and strong key results. Let's say you and your race car team had the objective of winning the Indy 500. Weak key results would be increased lap speed and reduce pit stop time. Average key results would be increase average speed by 2% and reduce average pit stop time by 1 second. These key results are better because they're specific and measurable. But strong key results would be increase average lap speed by 2%, reduce average pit stop time by 1 second, reduce pit stop errors by 50%, and practice pit stops 1 hour a day. These key results aren't just specific and measurable. They also contain a mix of quantity and quality key results to make sure the team isn't cutting corners to reach their objective. If you were building a software application, developing 3 new features, might be a good quantity key result, but the application might be written with sloppy code and lead to more hours of work. That's why it's important to include a quality key result, like having fewer than 5 bugs per feature in quality assurance testing. I like to think of key results as the gauges on the dashboard of a vehicle. These gauges provide specific values that you can monitor and inform you if you're going to get to your destination on time. For your vehicle to get you to the destination, you want to increase your speed while monitoring your RPM and your oil temperature to make sure your motor won't break down while pursuing your objective. OKR ingredient number 3, color coding check-ins. Bono is the lead singer for the band U2, and his One Foundation has helped deliver nearly $50 billion in funding for health initiatives across Africa. His organization has been able to significantly reduce corruption across Africa and channel money from African oil reserves to fight extreme poverty. Bono says the OKR traffic lights, the color coding system, has transformed the One Foundation's board meetings. They've sharpened our strategy, our execution, our results. They made us a more effective weapon in the fight against extreme poverty. The OKR color coding system works as follows. Each week, month, or quarter, you look at your key results and label each result green, yellow, or red. Green means that you are 70 to 100% on target, and you should simply keep doing what you're doing. Yellow means you're 30% to 70% on target, and you need to develop a recovery plan. If you had a key result for your business that included increasing the number of subscribers on your YouTube channel by 50% in the next 3 months, but you've only increased 5% after the first month, you need to adjust your strategy. This could involve making new types of videos or collaborating with other YouTube creators. Back to the colors. If you have a red key result, you are 0 to 30% on target, and you need to either develop a recovery plan or replace that key result altogether. John Doerr says, "There's no need to hold stubbornly to an outdated projection. Strike it off your list and move on. Our goals are servants to our purpose, not the other way around." But here's the surprising thing about the color coding system. If your key results are always green and you're approaching 100% complete, you've done something wrong. At Intel, Doerr says, if a department so much as approached 100%, it was presumed to be setting its sights too low, and there would be hell to pay. So if you're finding it easy to get all your key results in the green zone, adjust their difficulty so you get a mix of green and yellow. By using this color coding system, you're held accountable for both setting challenging goals and making progress on those goals. So if you want to accomplish something significant, something that matters, turn your goal into an audacious objective that inspires you. Then find a mix of 3 to 5 quality and quantity key results that you can measure. Then periodically apply colors to those key results to continually challenge and hold yourself accountable. That was the core message that I gathered from Measure What Matters by John Doerr. I highly recommend this book to anyone who wants to raise their performance and lead their teams more effectively. If you would like a one-page PDF summary of insights that I gathered from this book, just click the link below and I'd be happy to email it to you. If you already subscribe to the free Productivity Game email newsletter, this PDF is sitting in your inbox. If you like this video, please share it. And as always, thanks for watching and have yourself a productive week.